affected it all tonight.
Football's on the ground. That's been a problem for Oregon. It's a turnover.
A little bit more, that's a touchdown.
Barner into the open field. Kenyon Barner is gone.
Butter in their running game. You're going to see a huge gap right up the middle on the handoff. Center and guard work in tandem. You want
to Louisiana Tech. This is Louisiana State. Johnny Football. There's Barner looking for more running room. Gets up close to the third.
So far so good.
Mariota firing.
Guys from all over the joint try and dictate towards Marcus Mariota.
Mariota keeps it. And Anthony Thomas, his second touch.
They get their explosive plays.
Now here come the Ducks with more of that tempo. Almost a mishandle on the give to Thomas.
So get ready.
You guaranteeing that, Mr. Davis?
I'm just saying you better get ready, Coach. You better get ready. Kenyon Barner's found the end zone tonight. He's looking for a first down. He's got it and a lot more inside. Barner just 5 yards short of a 100-yard gain. This time.
They're so fast they can make you miss in a hurry.
Both are in the game now. Mariota has it. Could pitch it. Marcus has good speed. He pitches late. The ball's on the ground. Lineman down in the early going. Byron Marshall is checked into the game for Oregon. He's Cameron Marshall's younger brother, the running back from Arizona State, and he'll be stopped short. 4th down and 3. They want to throw instead. Mariota's got great speed, plenty to get the first down, plenty is still in the backfield. Bennett fakes it to Mariota, and Ryan takes a big hit as he gets down close to the moment. Of course, if you're just joining us, Will Sutton, their best defensive player, hurt while forcing a fumble. Kenyon Barner, who's been the best
weapons.
So pair him with 6. That's really good. That's a pretty good duo.
Mariota firing into the flat. He has Hawkins.
They could potentially save themselves 4 or 5 snaps on the drive.
Dat. And DeAnthony Thomas hasn't gotten loose.
Chance to get off.
Yeah, that was a great play by Young. Ducks right back. Mariota pulls it. Marcus, first down.
Then on tape, he comes out and goes, wait, I'm going to pull it. There's no right answer.
DeAnthony Thomas, 6th touch of the night. Flag.
Turnovers just don't work.
Well, the spot foul makes it 1st and 17. The give. Barner crashing ahead down to back to Barner. Barner's a couple yards on a dummy board.
Your face is on one of those boards too,
Scored last year, I'd like to point out. Kenyon Barner has the first down. Mariota into the flat, the wide open Hawkins. Hawkins going.
Redshirt freshman.
Barner, and he'll be stopped short of the goal line. It appears. Yep, they're coming.
Huge down.
Barner hit in the backfield. It'll be 3rd and goal for Bennett. There was a miscommunication, and Bennett now flips it out in the waiting moments, and it's a touchdown for the Ducks.
From Abbotsford, British Columbia.
Sure, you gotta drop that in there, huh?
Great hands, of course.
They give us to DeAnthony Thomas, his 7th touch of the night. I'm counting kick returns too.
All right.
Dat will have to wait because and he will. By following Arizona State linebacker Brandon Magee on this series, just how difficult it is to keep up. And DeAnthony Thomas is swarmed under in the
tactics in the pass and how to stop it for him.
2nd and 16. Pressure coming from the edge, and Mariota pulled it. Great speed for the freshman, and he's about to make a house call. Aloha means touchdown.
With Mariota seeing pressure coming off both edges here, he's just going to pull this. He sees the heat come. No give. They got 2 guys taking the running back, and there's the speed.
Problems for the season, and Mr. Patterson's like, I got this.
Give to Kenyon Barner, and Barner is into the end zone. First half no reason in the world to take your foot off the gas.
I'm not saying he shouldn't. I played for Steve Spurrier.
Yeah,
I mean, we'd be beating guys by 60. He might get him.
3rd down and 7. One guy who has not gotten loose tonight is Anthony Thomas.
About this offense and defense, they haven't played the first units a lot. They've had to, the defensive stats are kind of a little bit inflated because one more for you.
Here is Byron Marshall. And Marshall's going to have some bragging rights with his top 40 rush defense and a top 10 total defense. Getting gashed and delivering a big hit on Marshall is Brandon Magee.
Sutton, right, who make plays and consistently live in backfields. I think you can look a little bit beyond the numbers, but that's what Oregon does so well. They're
48th play of the first half. Anthony Thomas is stopped.
His only Division I offer, big offer, was Oregon, and then Texas A&M offered him later. Offense, he's a different guy.
Anthony Thomas stopped again. That's his 13th last week. I don't think they'll just hand it to him. Might be some fans that wish they would. And Mariota is going to be sacked.
But obviously not being able to put any weight on it.
Brian Bennett starting the second half at quarterback for Oregon. Anthony
in place of Darren Thomas last year. He can pitch it. He can tote the rock as well.
Barner.
Most teams want to stick with the continuity of their 5 up front. They don't want to rotate.
Bennett firing it well.
Over their next 5 games?
Yeah.
They could lose 4 out of 5, but if they win, 3 or 4 of those, obviously I think it'd be a huge win and a huge step in the right direction.
One Arizona State team, they come out and they play the same way week in, week out.
Byron Marshall, before realizing he was 6'7", 300 pounds. Maybe should play left tackle.
Another example of all that depth he's got.
The Anthony Thomas short game.
But going back.
That was almost the rarest sight. Oregon getting a delayed game penalty, and Bennett is sacked by Brandon Magee. Barner is back. Brian Bennett taking a shot deep down the field.
Across the country, though, at Notre Dame's schedule and says they should have a chance to be there.
I think he plays a game. That's the most offensive snaps per game under Chip Kelly since he's been here at Oregon. So it's a perfect marriage.
Defenses attack, 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 cause chaos, create turnovers. But you know what? There's so much more sound. There's so much more physical up front than they've been in the.
Hopes that trend continues. He is your points leader. Bennett buying a little time.
He was certainly
I ain't saying that to my kids.
The tone.
David, timeout's been around. It shows them you're interested in how they perform too. Not just interested in the starters and the result of the game. As Bennett fired and it's intercepted. Anthony Jones has a chance to put it in the house, and he does.
No.
Everybody is going to sit there and look at that and say Florida has done more. They've beaten better teams, hands down.
Hate that. They hate hearing the eyeball test.
Sorry.
And no, I'm not saying it's wrong. I mean, that's part of the deal because the voters,
you can't have penalties, you can't have turnovers, you got to be great on special teams. If you're not, you lack in any department.